Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another rock video. But before we get into it, if you would like, comment, and subscribe, that would be amazing. As you can tell in the top here, only 7.2% of you all are subscribed, and that is a shame. I really hope you join the channel, get some more rock content, and get included into the next giveaway that's about to happen once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I've decided that I'm either going to do one of like three things. Either I'm going to give out a card that is either signed by me or not, or I can just sign like an inner sleeve, depending on if you want that or not. Not 100% sure. I'm thinking either Liliana's or Thoughtseizes or Urza Sagas. I'm not sure exactly what yet. I might do a gift card to like, TCG Player or something like that. Or even do like like if you have like a local game store that you have. One of those three options, I'm thinking about that, not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments, join my Discord out there. So that'd be awesome if you join that and really hit that subscribe button. Hopefully we get to 1,000 sometime. All right, so this is gonna be a quick cut in between the intro, and I just wanted to say, let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing any weekend events. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of wanting to play in the weekend events, and I'm curious to see if you all want it. The videos are going to be out of order, so the new mic that I have is actually going to be in this video, but not in the other video because of all the support and people asking for more rock videos. And really listen to the whole intro because there's a lot of important information. So yeah, getting back to the intro soon. And yeah, after, as you can tell, new mic, nice. But let's get into the rock. We're doing it without LURRUS, LURRUS-less rock, as we would say. And why are we playing with a LURRUS-less rock? Well, the things that we like about it is, we got to ramp. You got to get some reason to be non-LURRUS. And if you're not going to be grinding, you need something else, right? You need a powerful card that you are, deciding to play with. And that is why we are packed with 10 3-drops and why we're on Unearth. Now, while you might not think Unearth is the best card in this deck, when we are playing with Grist and Endurance, I think it's pretty reasonable. Also, it allows you to cheat on mana, which I think is really important for a deck to be powerful and modern. You either need to be doing something really grindy, cheating on mana in some way, or getting a lot of card advantage. And I think that this deck does a good job of all of those things, except for being, I still think it's going to be like a fairly grindy deck, but I don't think it's going to be as grindy without LURRUS. So we're kind of cheating on the mana cost here with Unearth instead of, having that super grind factor. I'm really interested to see how Grist performs and Endurance. I'm not sure if those are like the best cards in the world for this deck, but I'm definitely curious. We also have a Cling to Dust main. I think it's fine. And then, as I think what I might be doing in the future, we have 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which I think is a pretty good inclusion, and a layer of the Hydra. So with those in the deck, you kind of need some filter lands, although I really don't love them. I think it's fine. So into our sideboard, we're adding another Cling to Dust because we are going to be milling ourselves with Grist, and I kind of wanted some graveyard, shenanigans, which is why we have the 3 Unearths as well. We have 2 Brutalities for burn, Fulminator Mage, which I don't typically like as my, land hate of choice, but with Unearths, I think it's pretty reasonable. Hopefully, if we play up against Tron or Amulet, we get to, loop that somehow and get ahead. Another Endurance is our graveyard hate piece. Tireless Tracker as as another 3-drop, and it's good against control, so I kind of wanted to try it out. Force of Vigor, obvious. There's definitely some good decks, and I think when you're not on LURRUS, you kind of want to Force of Vigor. And then 3 EEs. I'm not like totally sold on this card, but I still think this card's very good. I think it solves a lot of problems. We're not on Construct, so I'm pretty interested in at least trying out the Engineered Explosives. So hopefully this league goes well. I've been loving your all support. I thank you very much for all the support on the rock content, and really do give me a subscription if you don't mind. It's free, it's easy, and it really does help me out, and it'll help you out once we get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, and also pay attention to that little cut because I am really curious about doing the weekend events. I won't record them if no one wants to see them, but if people want to see them, I'm really interested in it. So anyways, we're about to get into the league, and I'll see y'all there. Welcome to the first match of the league. We are on the play against the Demonic Tutors, which is one of the trophy leaders. So it'll be fun to match up against them. They are in a LURRUS deck, and our starting hand looks pretty good here. Pretty darn good, actually. This layer is obviously going to be pretty good in this matchup anyways, but yeah, this looks like a pretty decent hand. So start on Iggy. Obviously, I think it's our pretty simple start here. Let's see what happens. Holding Tarn. No removal spell, please. Please. Nah, that's okay. Alright. We will just play a Bob. Young Bobbert. Let's go, Bob! Yay! I love Bob. Obviously, I'm the electric Bob, so I'm just gotta be loving on all the Bobs. P-Drawn Crab. Okay, we're up against Mill. Or Ruon Crab, apologies. It's the wrong crab that I'm at. Another Unearth and an Herbivore. Okay. Let's lead on. I guess maybe what we want to do is just go push, attack, play our Tarmogoyf. Alrighty. And play our Goyf. We're coming in with the beats. And we don't even have to fetch here, which is fantastic. No archive traps here. And against them, we also have Endurances in the main, so I think this should be a pretty good matchup. And we have 2 Unearth, so it's gonna be pretty hard pressed to see us taking this game down in a negative way. But we'll see. We're probably gonna need a black mana here. I assume they have some number of archive traps here. There's 2 Endurances and a Cling. Abrupt Decay. Let's lead on Inquisition, see what's going on. Because we don't want to go for the Unearth on the Endurance and then they Surgical in response. Okay, Drown and Into the Story. Let's go for the attack here, Unearth our Endurance, and then we will shuffle our graveyard back in. I think we're looking good here. All right, and they concede. Fantastic. All right, so against this matchup, obviously we want our 4th Endurance. The card is very good. I think we also want to Cling to Dust. Very good. Everything in the graveyard is fantastic. Collective Brutality is just a fine card. I'm kind of cool with Fulminator Mage, and I think that's it. I think I'll just submit 67. I like having extra cards against Mill. I think it's pretty good for us. So the Unearth's looking like a chef's kiss in the first match. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll keep this starting hand too. We have double Thoughtseize, or double Thoughtseize effect, so looking good, like it should. What are we up against here? No crabs. No Spellbomb. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna fetch. Oh, I shouldn't have fetched. I'm thinking we should fetch now, but this is a mistake. We have an Urborg. No reason to fetch. I'm just being dumb. No reason. I hope they archive trap us. Let's get punished for it. Getting punished for it for sure. Are they thinking about Surgical? Alright, we'll just take the crab. I don't really want them. I mean, it's fine if they surgical something. I'm not sure what they would surgical, but we should be at 13 higher cards for sure. Oh, show. Are we? I guess we're gonna Thoughtseize here, right? Oh, well, never mind. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yep, seems good. Push. Surgical. Okay. Well, whatever. Spellbombing us now. Interesting. Next turn, risk going Lily Go. If they buy a LURRUS, we might just have to Thoughtseize it, but. Oh, okay. Shelllock is thumbs up. Thumbs up from us. A thumbs up from back. E on 2. Okay. Fantastic. let's just... They can surgical their own cards, so I guess they're gonna do that, right? Oh, they're not. I mean, it would have been understandable for them to surgical like their own Scolding Tarn. I think that's something I would have thought about, but they didn't. Not sure. It's kind of interesting. All right. Bye, Urborg. Bye, friend. Yeah, we'll get swamped. Bye, friend. Ooh, Tarmogoyf. Never mind. That's not good. Never mind. That's not a good one. I think we're actually gonna get rid of our Lily here. Say go. The reason I'm getting rid of Lily over Thoughtseize is because if they buy LURRUS, I want to be able to Thoughtseize it. Because like if they hold a land here, then we can't snipe it out. Oh my god. That's a good Murderous Cut. Alright, sure. Yeah, we'll just I guess. Get rid of our Goyf, our Grist. Ooh, doggy. Alright, next turn we're ultimating, I guess. Maybe. Not sure, actually. Nah, we probably don't need to. Well, never mind, we're ultimating. Well, never mind. EE, Hideaway versus 4 lands. No, we shouldn't do that. We should do like... What are we doing? Is it something... I don't actually care about the EE. Maybe I should just do EE and Shelldock. Nah, let's do something like this. They probably pretty easily keep this pile, but we'll see. I don't really care about the EE. I kind of want them to think I do. We milled a Cling, which is actually pretty good. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? Oh wait, we're not worried about, never mind. I was thinking we're worried about, whatchamacallit, the Into the Story, but they don't have the mana for it. Alright, we're attacking. We're getting physical. Tick up. Uh-oh. They have a bounce spell? Uh-oh. They have a bounce spell. They have a bounce spell! No! Down. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can just draw a card on their end step, I guess. Yeah, we'll draw a card here. Like, it's kind of awkward because we kind of don't want to be drawing too many cards, but it's okay. Okay, well, now we're not drawing cards the rest of the game. Now we're not drawing cards for the rest of the game. Yeehaw. I think this game should be in the books, but not sure. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We might lose somehow. Fractured Sanity. How much damage is this? 4. We have lethal. Yep. He found the lethal line. His endurance, target you, and attack for 6, and then minus them for 4, and that's game. All right, we take the first match down. I'll see you all in the second one. We are here for match number 2. We're on the play, which is fantastic. I think I'm gonna keep our starting hand. It's definitely a little loose, but it's a loosey-goosey, but I think that's fine. We have turn 2 Goyf or turn 2 Abrupt Decay, depending. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, Fulminator Mages will be good here. Oh, what am I doing? Why did I play Argoyf? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. That was just... I don't even know what that was. That was something. That was something of a play, I guess. I really have no clue. I don't even have, like, words to describe what I was thinking. So, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Apologies. We'll make up for it somehow, right? Figure something out. That's probably a decent chance to just take one down there, but when you play bad and just don't think, bad things happen. Ooh, mismatching Tron lands. I hate when that happens. I'm assuming there are mana traders and that's just like how it is. But Karn, if they minus on Goyf, yeah, I think we're dead. All right, we'll pack it in. We're not really winning that game, so. All right, apologies. We'll make it up in these post-board games. We want Fulminator Mages and Forces. What's bad? Pushes are pretty unplayable. Unearths are bound to be decent. Endurances can go. So we don't have that many green cards, but I think this is like an option. All right, keep a starting hand that does something. That qualifies as doing something. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's not fast by like any means, but it does have disruption, which is kind of how you beat the Tron deck. You have Inquisition on 1, just don't have Natty Tron. All right, so we need to take the map, and then we can take the, well, we might honestly just force a Vigor here. This star, that feels really bad if we force a Vigor that. I don't think we can. All right, this is actually a pretty decent game plan. Pretty decent game. Thoughtseize. Take the Sylvan Scrying. Take the... Hope they don't find their missing Tron piece. If they do, we're in a tough spot. But if not, like we're in a serviceable position. Don't you dare. Okay, well, Tron. Yikes. Fantastic. Fantastic. I actually think getting Liliana down is pretty good. Alright. Let's hope that our Liliana gets the ultimate before they find a threat. No way. No shot. God damn it. What is this baloney? Ugh. What is this? This isn't fair. Oh, great. Perfect. Alright, well. Perfect timing. Oh, I should... Actually, I don't think it's that bad. It's really not that bad. They just find the forest too. Wow. Wow! They found another freaking card? No! Well, now it's bad, right? No, it didn't matter, right? Ugh. Just sometimes it just doesn't matter, does it? Just didn't matter. It's the pain. Okay, all right. Like I'm thinking I punted, but like, all right. Well, that was a tough one. 4-minute video or 4-minute game there. No, I hate losing to Tron. But anyways, I'll see you on match number 3. All right, we are here for match number 3. Hope we're not up against Tron again. That would be very much sad. Our starting hand looks good. Looks pretty good. We get to turn 1 Ignoble. Hopefully we get to go Grist on turn 2. That would be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Layer, Iggy, go. Opponent, don't do anything too good. Ooh. Alright, we're up against, what is this? Hardened Scales? Yes. So, I actually kind of like double Thought Seizing here over Gristing, but I don't know. I'm not going to. I think it's just 2 mana inefficient. Dark Confidant. Okay. Would have liked to draw that one, or draw on that one. Hopefully they just like play another Scales here. This line's only really bad to what? Of course the figures are gonna be great here. It's really bad to Walking Ballista, I want to say, or Hangerback, but I think other than that, I'm pretty fine with this line. Like that line right there, like perfect. Okay, Unearth's actually pretty awesome. Let's go double black here, Inquisition. Arcbound Ravager, all right. Sweet. Like this line is very good against Arcbound Ravager. So, all right, and I think we're actually in a pretty good spot here. We're saving the Thoughtseize for their LURRUS because they are a LURRUS variant, and we actually have a pretty fast clock here too. Another great reason right there. We got to show off our Unearth here by LURRUS, which is fine. Really another Bob. Bobs always come in pairs, I swear. Always come in pairs. Alright. Alright, they conceded. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, that was a pretty quick game, but the Unearth looked pretty sweet there with Grist. I mean, I'm not really certain that that's actually going to come up too often, but these are the cards I'm interested in. What am I not interested in? Cling to Dust is obviously on the outs here. Everything else actually looks pretty good. Liliana can go. I tend to not like Liliana that much. Same thing with Endurance. Like, Endurance is probably not that great. And we could make one more cut. What could we do that's reasonable? I think we want all of our discard spells. I actually think we want the Unearths here. I think we can just maybe do that. This is awkward because the only reason I think this is somewhat awkward is because then our Unearths get a little bit worse. So at that point, I would trim an Unearth over a Fulminator Mage. I'll do that. But then, like, it's so awkward because Unearth is very, very good with Fulminator Mage, and I think that's actually like one avenue to victory in this matchup. So like, and I want the Ignobles to ramp here. I want the Abrupt Decay. Maybe it's a land. Like, you know, let's do a land. I'm not really like we're raising our curve, which feels awkward to take out a land, but we are on the draw, so well, one of these would have been a land, but I still don't think that would have been a keepable hand anyways. All right, this hand's fine. Hand is serviceable. I think we can actually just bin a fetch land here. Our curve's actually pretty sweet. I mean, it's not that amazing. It's fine. Again, serviceable hand. Okay. Eye of the Eye Tyrants. See this card do some work. The Lair of the Hydra was going to do work last game. It's kind of good to note that, but it didn't get to do anything. Please play Zero Drop. Back. Not really the Zero Drop I was hoping for. Well, awkward. Awkward, 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 but again, fine. We're just gonna plan on EE on 0 to like completely wipe this board. Hopefully they just go for the construct line here. Versus a ballista. Oh, a prism. Very interesting. All right, well, let's take our opportunity then to Fulminator Mage this land away. Or I guess we just want to get rid of the Razor Verge Thicket, to be honest. Do we want to get rid of a Razor Verge Thicket, or do we want to get rid of the Urza Saga? This only has them on one land. You know, I'm gonna go for the greedy line. This might be the incorrect line, but I'm kind of curious to see how it turns out for us. We'll see how badly we get punished. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of curious to see how bad this goes for us. I can totally understand wanting to get rid of the saga, but sometimes it's worth, you know, trying out new lines and just seeing how it goes. Animation module. And they have the lands. Ooh, all right. Well, if we were on a LURRUS variant, I would feel fine. Not. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Hold up. We should do this. Green, black. Inquisition. Take a hanger back. Play our ignoble. And let's see if we get to like cheese them out here on accident by them attacking into our Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That would be fantastic. What was their hands? Okay, Spire and Mystery card. Just with Turbo. We're not blocking. Alright. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. So what are the good cards here? Force of Vigor, another Engineered Explosives. Not lands. That's not it. I'm just gonna say go here. There's a chance they attack with one of the Hangerback Walkers. And if they do, we are 100% trading. 110% trading. I guess maybe we'd wait a turn because there are definitely some good draws here. And EE is very good. Oh, yeah, EE and Force of Vigor. That's what we're really looking for. Let's see what they're doing here. All right. We trade Hive of the Eye Tyrant for this Hangerback Walker. We're blocking regardless. I'm just kind of curious how we're supposed to block. I kind of feel like it's the Hangerback Walker. It makes any of our future like fatal pushes good. Like any removal spell now is a good draw, whereas before it was just Engineered Explosives or Force of Vigor. Okay. Tarmogoyf is a fine one. Do you think they have a Prismatic Ending in their hands? I'm not sure, but I don't think we can afford to do anything about it. I think we have to play out the EE here. They should make a token in response if they don't. Or they should put a counter on this in response. Alright, well, we get to pop this now. Alright, I mean, not an amazing shape. But we're here. Playing. We are playing the game. There are a lot of good top decks from their deck, but we also have, like, again, Force of Vigor is what we're looking for. If we find that card, I think we can win. If not, we're probably going to be in tough spot. Tough spot. Okay, they're giving flying. Are we racing? Down to race. I think we win this race. Maybe we don't. Curious. There's a chance we actually don't win this race, but oh shit. Oh, maybe we don't win this race. That was a good one. All right, EE or Force of Vigor. Grist? Not bad. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, go to attacks, I guess. Attack for 6. I don't feel like we tick up. Might be like completely wrong, but I feel like ticking. Ah, oh, dang it! No, no. Why? Why are you on top, EE? I know it's a random card, but that still makes me upset. God dang it! That card would have been so good. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's honestly, it's actively better for us to tick up, but it does upset me. See, because now the reason I did this is like, now we can down tick this turn. Like they can attack Grist down to 3, but then like they're kind of like they have to activate. They could kill Grist, but that would take up their entire turn here. I don't know. Maybe this was the incorrect line. It's very awkward for me to want to say that throwing away our Hierarch to kill this Ballista is worth it. That throws away our Hierarch and our Grist. Like, and if we get to untap with Grist and tick it up again, I think it's like a 3 mana, 2 tokens is fine with me. But like, again, I don't know. This is also a scenario where like looking at Liliana here and being like, is Liliana worth it? Not sure. Not sure. Like we did sideboard Lily out. So. But we did side out our Klings as well. I didn't realize we sided out both. All right, so they're gonna go for the line of just killing Grist, which is fine. Fine with me, honestly. Fine with me. All right. On top deck. Force of Vigor. Engineered Explosives. Whew. That's a spicy one, boys. That's a spicy one, boys and girls. Woo-wee. All right. What are we putting on? 1 or 0? I actually don't know. Do we put it on 1 or 0? I think it has to be 0. Just don't draw something good, please. So, I mean, this game we're definitely feeling the hurt from not having LURRUS, because this game would be pretty much over if we had LURRUS, but again, the things about trying new decks. Oh man, they can play and buy LURRUS this turn. That's bad. That's bad. All right, well, now we're in trouble. All right. What are we looking for removal spell wise? I actually don't know. Fatal Push doesn't do anything. I guess we're looking for Abrupt Decay? Any Abrupt Decays off the top? Okay, it's a Thoughtseize. All right, we lose. We lose. Ugh, we lose. Sad, sad, sad. All right. I don't think we're changing anything. I think we're just running it back. Like, come on, Force of Vigor, right? I want Force of Vigor comments right now. That's all I want. Give me the love. Yeah, this hand's pretty stinking good. Very, very good, actually. We get to Inquisition, we have a removal spell, we have a Confidant, Grist. Whole lot to like out of this hand. I think I'm actually gonna fetch our basic swamp here. What are we taking? Arcbound Ravager is typically the best card in the deck, so yeah, that one. Typically the best card in the deck. And not typically, it is the best card in the deck. I mean, unless you're counting LURRUS, but LURRUS is probably better, but okay, that was not bad. Confidant. Confidant. Very confident in our Confidant. Alright, so they land, good to know. It's actually kind of annoying because LURRUS will be coming back then. We're coming in to the game. Well, it's only fair, right? We're both on a... Ooh. Interesting. All right, are we going aggro? All right, down with it. Am down with it. EE off the top. Huh. Okay. What's supposed to do? We're supposed to tick up with Grist this turn. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think any other line is just like so bad that it just has to be Grist this turn. And then next turn we can like spend our whole turn killing the Sabaz in a very horrible way, but at least it gets it off the battlefield. And this does also gain us 3 life, because I'm assuming they have to attack this Grist. There's a chance they don't. And then that'd be cool with us, right? Because then we just get to go minus, well, we'd attack and then minus, and then Blood Chief's Thirst. All right, well, they're telling us everything that's in their hand. Ooh, Ballista is annoying. What are we doing? Attacking, okay, they're attacking Grist. Are we trading with Grist? I would take that. All right, that's cool with me. That is very cool with me. Ooh, that was the card we were looking for, and gladly came in the opposite order. Oh, am I being dumb? Maybe it's not that good. Yeah, actually it's fine. We can do it in combat. I'm like, am I being dumb? I mean, like, I'm kind of being dumb, but we can do it in combat. It's not the best Force of Vigor in the whole world, but it's fine, LURRUS. Got it. You have it, opponent. All right. Yeah, I think we're supposed to. Oh my god. All right, we'll just take double green like this. Force of Vigor. Yep, it's fine. Moves it from combat, which is great. Ooh, Abrupt Decay, it's a good one. Ignoble is also a good one. Yeah. Ignoble, play our land. I think we're looking good. I'm gonna say we're looking good. We'll just Blood Chiefs this now. We can and then we can Abrupt Decay the LURRUS. We have 2 EEs. We also have a Nurturing Peatland. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. They can't get back Ravager, which is annoying, but that's like, it's still okay. It is still just fine. Oh, they concede. Fantastic. All right, we take down match number 3. Let's get to match number 4. I'll see you all there. Welcome to match number 4. We have been on the play every time, I think. So our deck is loving us. I'm gonna keep it. It's close. Whatever. This is where we keep risky hands and lose because of it. I like keeping these types of hands, right? I don't know. I'm also very greedy. And I know that's like one of my weaknesses. I keep very, let's just say sketchy hands. That's something that I am very prone to, and I don't always get rewarded for it. I mean, the way I see it is worst comes to worst, we can just cycle our Unearth. Or they just kill our Ignoble and we're dying. Tap land, go. Tap land, go. Oh. Here, make black mana. Green mana, sure. Okay, fine. Whew. Alright, we're up against Yogg, it seems like. Okay. Well, what do we do? I'm curious what you all would do here. I think we're supposed to lead on Inquisition and figure out. So, alrighty. I actually don't think this bird is that important. And I think the Eldritch Evolution is just by far the best card in their hand. So I'm actually just going to play out our Ignoble here. Like, their hand really isn't that great. This Grist will just be able to, like, roadblock literally everything. And we can Endurance plus Fatal Push to remove one of these threats. We can also save the Fatal Push for something more important. So I'm pretty convinced that we're supposed to play out the Ignoble there. That's what they drew as well. Okay, so we still know their entire hand. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll take 2. We are fine with taking 2. Guessing they're gonna run out the Young Wolf. No real point not to. Alright, so their hand is 3 lands. If we draw a land this turn, I think I'll Fatal Push the bird, but I'm not actually not even that sure if that's right. They draw a Yawgmoth, we lose. Not if we hold up Endurance plus Fatal Push, we don't. So let's actually run out our Confidant here. And then after this, we get to hopefully draw into a land. Oopsies. Apologies, that might have been loud. Hopefully we draw into a land and then we're in good shape. But we'll see if they run out the Dryad Arbor, then we know we're in the clear. But let's see. I don't want to get this Grist online. That's like the card I am most interested in. For sure. We're only going to take 3, which really isn't that much. And then we can attack for 4 with our Dark Confidant. So we're in an interesting racing situation. A very interesting one, to say the least. I'm not going to even say it's a racing situation. It's just we're playing. Okay, Urborg is scary. Oh, dare have a Grist. Oh my god. What the? Ah! That's such a good one. Alright, well, we're gonna kill it. That's so bad for us. They killing our Confidant. Sure. Happen. So this is why we did our line. We probably just lose now anyways, but God, that was such a good draw from the opponent. That was the card we were worried about. So let's Fatal Push this now. I probably should have waited. Not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if I should have. Actually, kind of like Fatal Push now. Strangler Geist probably on the Young Wolf, and then the Young Wolf's gonna die. Geisting. Are we supposed to Endurance? Okay. Alright, now we can unearth our Dark Confidant. And I guess that's our avenue here. Not very good, but it's an avenue. Or we could bring back the Endurance, but I don't really feel like that is a winning line. Doesn't feel like a winning line. It's gonna be a hard matchup to win. I think they're just better than us at grinding. Alright, I mean, we're both on an empty board. We're gonna have a Dark Confidant. They're gonna have a bunch of cards in their hands. We're gonna have what, 4, 5, 6 cards? No, they're only gonna have 5. I mean, that's pretty darn good, but maybe we're fine. Who knows? Who knows? It's turn what? 6 or turn? No, it's turn 4, or is it turn 5? Turn 4. Turn 4, and we have nothing. Nothing to talk about. All right, here comes Confidant. Go. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, do they have an endurance in their hand? Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. I was like, shit, we're dead. Shit. All right, Confidant. Let's hope that this can do at least something for have. It almost feels like if they have anything, we're dead. Their hand is not just all lands. Riot Arbor. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff indeed. Alright, just give me 2 removal spells, I guess. I don't really know if it's even that good. Alright. A scary turn. 3 1-drops. Or it feels like 3 1-drops, but it's not really. 2 1-drops. Alright. We draw on. Be something good, deck. Verdant. That's not what I was talking. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes. All right. They have a Yawgmoth. We're still dead. We're still dead. They have a way to find Yawgmoth. If they have a Yawgmoth, essentially we're dead to like 90% of their deck. It feels like. Realistically, it's probably like 20% of their deck we're dead to, but they have that 20%, we are toast. Toast, my friend. Just like land go. Like if your hand's just all lands and mana dorks, I don't even think it's all mana dorks because they would have ran out all the mana dorks. So I'm assuming there's at least a Yawgmoth in that hand or a way to find it, which could be Cord right now. So that's why I'm not terribly confident about our situation. Like if it was mana dorks, they would have ran them all out last turn. Don't you dare tap that young wolf. No! They have a Cord. Alright. Are we safe to concede? Probably not, but we'll wait it. We'll wait a little bit. We'll see what they do. Or probably just like fine to concede, but I won't. 14 for 4. Oh. Drop some water on the desk. Ah! Oh no, water. All right, you know, I'm just gonna concede. This game's over. We're not winning. This game, like, they're gonna draw a million cards. They're gonna find a way to find a Yawgmoth. We're not gonna have a board. We'll try and take them down in the post-board matches. So, things we don't want. I don't want the discard spells. Liliana just seems atrocious in this matchup. Explosives is fine. I like explosives actually in this matchup. They typically have a bunch of 1-drops, and like if you want to just board wipe them, it can happen. I could also see like an argument for wanting Fulminator Mage and trying to win that, because I do think this is going to be a tough matchup, like percentage wise. So like if you want to be able to cheese them out, I could understand wanting to just bring in the Fulminator Mages, hope that you cheese them out and win that way. But I'm not actually sure. I could be convinced that's the right thing to do, but I'm actually going to do that on the draw because I think it's a little bit more likely to work on the draw than on the play. I think Engineer Explosives also gets a lot weaker on the play, or on the draw, I mean. Because you're just like a turn behind, and like you have to pay an extra 2 mana to like essentially prismatic ending something. Although it does like sometimes board wipe them, but I don't know. I think I'm a little bit more inclined to want to go with Fulminator Mage because the deck also operates very low lands, it feels like. Whenever I play the deck, it's like, okay, I'm keeping a Mana Dork hand, and I'm just gonna hope that gets there. And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna keep it. It's definitely weird. Like, Endurance is pretty good. Fatal Push on 1 is good. I'm not sure. We also have a creature land like this a lot more. Go to the step here. Kind of just want to find a Dark Confidant, if I'm going to be quite honest. That would be the ideal scenario. Okay, well that also works. I wanted to find a threat that turn. And while it's not the best threat in the world, it is a threat. I just wanted something proactive to do on 2. And like, we obviously got very fortunate to draw the Goyf, but we also have quite a few things to do. Like, even a Ignoble would have been okay. Although it would have been a little bit awkward since we were already kind of flooding. But like, with Lair, it does get, like, Mana Sinks are nice to have with Ignoble. Which is why you might want to Scavenge News, to be honest. That could be worth a thought. But let's hope that it's just like, I don't know, Strangleroot Geist or something. Something kind of innocuous that's not very good. Something Wall of Roots would be kind of annoying. Because then they can hold up Veil and also play a drop. Strangleroot Geist is not that big of a deal. We can also attack here. Oh, they're attacking. I don't think I would have attacked if I were them. But alright. Let's get in there. Hold up this Endurance. We have 2 of them. We've got 2. Hopefully they go... I would love for them to go Grist down tick. I mean, I wouldn't love it, but I think it would be pretty favorable for us. But we'll see, we'll see. Regardless, I'm going to Endurance here. And we'll see what happens. If they go Grist down tick, it actually is pretty nice for us. But... okay. Like, it's not amazing, but it's definitely a fine interaction here. Okay. Fine. Endurance, you. And then we get to unearth our Tarmogoyf and hold up Endurance. So I think this is actually a pretty good line for us. Kind of nice. And we still get to hold up Fatal Push for the rest of the game. Hopefully find a way to turn on Revolt here. Fetch land would be pretty sweet. Pretty awesome. Unearth. Okay. Unearth's not bad. Not bad at all. Kill Grist. We will play our Herb Org. Buy back Tarmogoyf. It's going to be a 3-4. And we actually have a pretty fast clock. It's 2, I mean, it's going to be 9 power. Because I think we're going to instep Endurance if they don't do anything. So then we're swinging for 9. And then, like, if we want, we could even Fatal Push our own Endurance without Revolt to make it 10. I don't think that's really worth it. Well, is it? Let's think. Is that? No, there's no way we have lethal. I'm thinking Lair. Lair wouldn't do anything, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe if we draw a fetch land. So if we draw a fetch, no, I don't think there's like clear lines to lethal. Scavenging. All right. It's a fine one. You can gain 1. It's annoying. But I mean, we have the answer to that. Hopefully they don't have a Veil. Well, we might as well as just Endurance here and force them to eat their own Grist now. It's not like they are not going to eat this Grist if we target them. Then we can, yeah, I mean, we can still do things. We can Fatal Push, hopefully get in there. They should wait for us to target, but it's fine. Please just eat this now. Still representing Veil. Like, don't like that they're representing Veil. All right, well, that was great. Now we don't even have to worry about Veil. I mean, Veil is still super freaking annoying, but it's okay. They eat our Unearth. I'm actually gonna cycle our Unearth. Try and get something going here. How does Dare have a Veil? Okay, sweet. Sweet! That's so good. Alright. Cycle. See if we can draw a fetch land. Fetch land would be fantastic. That's kind of a fetch land. Any reason to crack it? I don't think so. Try to think of a reason. I don't think there is one. It's not like we're dealing... The 1 extra point of damage doesn't matter. I think the Revolt's going to matter more than that extra point, because we still have 9 on the board. We're still effectively winning this game next turn. And we also have Lair, so... We have a lot of things going well for us here. I actually think Fetch Land's still our best draw next turn, because then we get to activate Lair for 3, have pretty much 4 lethal attackers, and hold up Fatal Push. And now this is a 4/5. What are we worried about? Be shocking. They are shocking. Understand. Okay, what's this? Grist? Okay, so if they go Grist. Oh, they have an Eldritch. Ooh, okay. What are they getting that stops us from just... I think we just Fatal Push this now. I don't think there's a clear line for victory. We have, what, 4 attackers, all that are lethal? As of right now, if they go get Endurance, they can't block. Yeah, okay, so they concede. Alright. Alright, so as I said, I think the Fulminate Rages actually do get better on the draw. And what do I want to get rid of then? Land. I'm gonna go with the land again. I actually like getting rid of lands. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think what they were going to go get. They're probably going to get... I mean, even Yawgmoth doesn't do anything, though. I guess Yawgmoth does something if their hand has an Endurance in it. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's what they had. Maybe they had an Endurance, and they were going to go get Grist, or not Grist, go get Yawgmoth, and their plan was to block, sack with the Yawgmoth minus something, Endurance us, shrink our Goyf. Maybe that was the line that they were going for. Alright, I think this hand's fine. I mean, not amazing, but it's fine. Obviously we want interaction on 1. Oh shit. That's not the target I want to see, but I think we're fine playing our fetch land here. I still want to be able to hold up Fatal Push here. Like if they have Wall Roots or whatever the heck it's called. Some type of dork. Ooh. Of Stomping Ground. Okay, so they're on the variant with Magus then? That would make sense. Why else would you be running Stomping Ground? We'll upkeep fetch a swamp. Go get a swamp. Just because, I mean, them showing us that makes me think that they have Magus. I'm not sure if they're going to have it in their deck against us, but they definitely are running Magus in their 75 somewhere. Or they're just cycling a Veil here. Okay. Dare have a Grist. Said, don't you dare have a Grist. Okay. Still makes sense if they have Grist to attack first. Dare have a Grist. Said no Grist. No Grist. No! No Grist! No! Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. This is gonna be a hard one, folks. Yeah. Oh, I said no Grist. God dang it. That's such a good one. All right, I think our plan here is just Endurance. Or we could honestly get both Confidants back, but I don't think that's even right. Okay, honestly, Twilight Mire was fantastic. It allows us to kind of bluff the fact that we have nothing, whereas if we shocked in Overgrown Tomb, it's pretty obvious what we have. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that we have an Endurance anyways, but I think we have no other option here, so this is what we're doing, yes. The blunt way of putting it. If they attack with Young Wolf, we get to eat it in combat, push the token, kill the Grist. Their hand. Augur of Autumn. Don't you dare play land off the top. Interesting. I like this inclusion, honestly. Card actually seems really sweet in the Yawgmoth lists. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, interesting that they're milling that. Okay, so I guess they're looking for a land. Yeah, seems like they're mana screwed here. So I kind of want to deal with this Augur. God, please attack. All right, they're too smart. They're too smart. Not really. I mean, it's pretty obvious we have the Endurance. I guess we'll just hit their graveyard. So their top card's not a land. So if we can, if there's any way we can kill this Augur, I want to. Okay, that's a way. So let's start off with an attack on Grist. This turn is going to be very good. So the Unearth actually looking fantastic here. We get to shock, go Abrupt Decay, Fatal Push, because they're probably jumping with the Insect token. And then we get to, yeah, we get to spend all of our mana really, like, very efficiently this turn, which is awesome. So we will, let me just make sure I have I mean, I know I can do it, but I just need to make sure I tap correctly. So we go Unearth. Yes, realistically, we don't need to Fatal Push the... Yeah, we don't need to Fatal Push the Young Wolf, but I do want to get rid of this Augur over Grist. Yeah, I think so. They're missing land drops. This allows them to play lands off the top. I think I'd rather get rid of Grist here, or rather get rid of Augur than Grist. Grist is going to be annoying, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as it was before. And we also probably could have tapped differently. Yeah, I could have tapped to have this Overgrown Tomb up this turn, but I messed up. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. It only really matters for bluff equity, like of do we have Veil of Summer in our list, which we don't, but in the grand scheme of things, this subtle thing somewhat matters. It matters like for like, you know, playing correctly, but it doesn't really matter in this game. Like if we're up against control, it's better to tap out differently. Okay, ignoble. It's getting pushed. That is the quickest fatal push target I've ever seen in my life. I would honestly love a Fulminator Mage right now. Just bopping their land would be fantastic. They're attacking. Wow. What the hell does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. I think that's kind of crazy. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. There you go. This isn't. We can get rid of our Grist. That is the question. I feel like you should tick up, but I'll see. Okay, they do tick up. All right, we will fatal push their duder here, their dork. Could have fatal pushed it before combat, but I don't think that's worth it. On here. Cool. 5 of the Eye Tyrant. All right. Don't know how I'm supposed to attack here. Am I supposed to play the ignoble and attack with Confidant? I don't even know. Who knows? I think this. We'll say it's right. Next turn, we also get Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which is pretty good. This is a menace attacker. I'm really not sure about this turn. Really not sure. Like, this is just like, I kind of like this attack. Like, how do they block here? I don't think you double block. Yeah, I mean, I actually think that's actually a pretty good attack. Like, I'm like genuinely curious how they're supposed to block, and I don't know if there's like a clear line. We could honestly just cycle the Unearth here rather than playing Confidant out. But I think I'm actually fine right now with the Confidant. I think they're likely to kill our Endurance here, so we can trade off the Confidant for one of these Young Wolves. And then next turn we can unearth the Endurance, and I think we're actually in a fine spot as long as we're not drawing land. Oh, oopsies! I don't know if I just like absolutely destroyed your all's eardrums, so I might cut that out. I just dropped my microphone into my lap, so not used to this like little portable thing that's like not attached to my headset, so not used to it. They are on 5 minutes here. Kind of curious what the hell their hand looks like. Kind of curious. So it's also awkward because they kind of want to down tick before attacking, right? So then if you down tick your Young Wolf, then I just don't take any damage this turn. It's not even that bad. Like we'll trade Confidant for Young Wolf. I'll unearth my Endurance. We control the board. Maybe they just don't. Oh, they're killing our Confidant. Wow. Really? I find that very interesting. Huh. All right, I actually think that's good for us. So what do we want? We want Fulminator Mage. We want removal spells. Do we have another Grist? Okay, Eldritch Evolution. We have an Endurance. We have another, no, we're not getting another Grist. That's not right. I think we're getting an Endurance. I think that's what they're doing. I think this has to be Endurance here. Oh, Strangleroot Geist. Very fascinating. Very interesting stuff. And we're not even attacking. Okay, so they must have another Eldritch Evolution, and they're trying to find... Okay, Endurance was good. Endurance is very, very good. All right. Yeah, Endurance was freaking cracked out of its mind. Oof. All right, yeah. Attack with Endurance. See what they do. They let Grist go, which is, I think, obviously a good exchange for us. Cast the Goyf. Are we getting back our Dark Confidant? I don't think so. I don't think so. They've just like had some very, very awkwardness in their draw. Like, and they know we have this Endurance, so I don't really know what they're gonna do. So they have another Eldritch, which I think was pretty obvious. All right, so I mean, we only have one line. We have to Endurance now, top their graveyard. I don't know. They're in such a weird position because if we like full swing, they're like not in the best spot. If we find a removal spell for this, oh, what? What are we killing? There is no way this is the correct line. Oh, they say GG. I wonder if they misclicked. I'm kind of curious what we were drawing though. I have no clue. I think they misclicked. But anyways, I'll see you all in the 5th and final match. All right, folks, we're getting into the 5th and final match. We obviously have a mulligan, no lands. Yeah, I hate to say it, but we're going to 5. We're going to 5. This 5 has this. It's pretty good. I think we can put back. What? Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like it's the Hive, the Eye Tyrant here, and a discard spell because I kind of want Endurance on 3, and this gives us like the best opportunity because we'll have double black and double green because we can just fetch Shock. And worst comes to worst, we can just fetch for a tapped land. What are we up against? We're up against a LURRUS deck. Shit. Was this burn? Ugh. Well, can I have my land back, please? Can I have it back? I want it back. Another burn player. I do think this is a good match, or a decent matchup. I'm not gonna say a good matchup, but all right. We'll stack the triggers. First one. All right. So we don't want to draw 2 lands in a row, but we want to give us the first opportunity, like the highest chance of drawing a land. And then, all right, Fatal Push on top. That is fantastic, honestly. We might be able to stabilize this board pretty quickly. Oh my god, and they missed a land drop. Fantastic. All right. I guess we get to go Inquisition here, and we can hold up push. It doesn't really matter. That was a really good draw, or a really good reveal. Fatal Push. So they shouldn't attack us next turn. All right, so we don't have a creature. I guess we're just gonna take a Lava Spike. I guess we can take a Rift Bolt. It's just slightly better than Lava Spike, I believe. I mean, we have a creature, but nothing that they can hit. Like, they can't kill it. And, like, if they're spending 2 mana to, like, not kill our Endurance and just deal damage to it, I think that's fine. All right, still fine. Like, this is why we didn't want a Fatal Push now. This gives us, you know, again, 2 triggers. All right, Unearth. Not bad. Not bad at all. We get to cast the Endurance for essentially 1 mana if we want it. Edict to you. We're not in the best shape, but we're not in horrible shape either. They keep missing land drops. I actually think we're in a pretty good position. If they don't, maybe not so much. I'm actually gonna crack this first. Tick up. I guess we're gonna get rid of our Endurance and just unearth it here. And then, are we targeting them? They are a LURRUS deck, but I don't think LURRUS is going to matter. And for Goyf reasons, I would rather them have their graveyard. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, it's not terribly relevant. Okay, they drew a land. So their hand, I believe, is just Lava Spike. Okay, so we gotta kill them, and we gotta kill them fast. Yeah. All right. We have 4 a turn, which is really not that bad. But that is 4 turns, so that's 4 turns of them not finding a burn spell. Eidolon, okay, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Sacrifice. All right, I mean, we're getting there, maybe. I'm not sure. Playing the land, I guess, is better if we draw a land next turn, so I guess we'll play it. I don't think it's too relevant. Top deck mode on. You are correct, opponent. Draw skewers. No! No! All right. You got us. No! God dang it. All right. It's all good. It happens. Oh. All right, so what do we want here? The brutalities for sure. The cling to dust for sure. What did we cut? We cut the confidants. We cut the thought seizes, and I think we brought in our 3 fulminator mages on the play. Or was it the other way around? I'm actually not very certain. Oh, endurance is good. Forgot endurance is good. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't really know. I don't think it's terribly relevant. There's draws where Fulminator Mage is good, there's draws where it's bad, there's draws where EE is good, and there's draws where it's bad. I mean, like, you're losing to one thing, you're beating another thing, right? Like, obviously that last game, both of the cards would have been fine. Honestly, the Fulminator Mage would have been much better because, like, if we just took their 1 land out, they're not winning. But, like, it's just too hard to say. And I think this hand's bad. It's too painful and doesn't have anything proactive going on. Whereas this hand's actually pretty decent. We have a Cling to Dust, a removal spell, and 2, like, threats on 3. It's definitely a little slow, but, like, it's fine. Like, we see a sideboard card. That's kind of what we're looking for. Oh, no! No! Oh my god, I almost skipped my turn. I almost skipped my turn. Whew. Oh my god, I almost do that all the time. I used to do that all the time online. Alright, yeah, just play Goblin Guide. I think against Goblin Guide, I'm actually gonna save my fetch because I kind of want to find a land. Like, typically, if you don't want to draw a land, you should fetch now, but if you want to land, you should do the complete opposite, so that's why we're doing this. All right, we don't want the Abrupt Decay. Not very good. We just want to land. That's not a land. That's not what I said. I said I want a land, not a lily. All right. We are in an interesting spot. We kind of need a land drop to make our hand work. If they have an Eidolon and we don't hit a land, I think we're toast. I think we are toast, but we'll see. Land drop. Yay, we're so good at this game. All right, Eidolon triggers. Liliana, you beautiful lady. Edict so fast. All right, we're actually in a good spot now. Grist plus Cling to Dust is a combo. That's kind of what, like, the reason why I have this Cling to Dust in the deck. And one in the sideboard. I think that's a pretty decent combo. So, okay, nothing. Nothing. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. I actually think we're gonna get rid of the Inquisition. I'm not sure it's gonna matter this game. There's a chance that this is like incorrect and that we should have kept the Lily, or should have kept the Inquisition, but I think the reasoning behind me wanting to get rid of the Inquisition, blah 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 blah, is that I'm assuming that they're gonna empty out their hand on the end step here, and that Liliana is actually gonna be better serviced in case they kill it. But again, I'm not 100% sure on that. I could be getting correct. Double Edict could come up at some point, something like that. I am curious if we're even supposed to tick up this turn. 1, 2, Sanctum Fire. So like, again, this is like another reason why Liliana keeping it around is actually good. So getting rewarded for our lines. We want to down tick first because we do have another Cling to Dust in our graveyard. So we do want this Grist to potentially hit it. I also think if it hits it, I'm not sure how that works with Sanctum Fire. I actually couldn't tell you. Fatal Push. Do we want to play our Liliana and lose our fetch land? I guess okay, I'm just being dumb. What we can do is, do I have another basic in the deck? Oh no. Oh no. Do we have another basic to get? We do have 2 swamps, unless I sided it out. No, I didn't. Okay, we have 2 swamps. All right, I'm just being dumb. We can do both. There is a, you can do both. I guess we'll cling this now. Don't have a skull crack. All right, well, we'll lose to a, oh well, we don't even have a creature in the bin now. Maybe what I should have done is just like played Lily, ticked up, and just like see if they react. That might have been the line. Might have been the line. Uh-oh. Rift Bolt. Hitting the suspend zone. Alright, we have 2 looks at a creature. That's not a creature. Oh wait, I messed up, didn't I? Oh wait, there's an Eidolon. Oh my god, their hand was an Eidolon. Oh, we milled a freaking Noble. I shouldn't have played the land. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Alright, so what are they looking for? They're looking for a Boros Charm. Off the top. Ugh. Them having that Eidolon was actually huge. So now we're not dead to any burn spell. Okay, land. Let's go. Goodbye, LURRUS. I guess they're just not going to do it. Fatal Push, irrelevant. It's honestly better in the graveyard. Tick up, tick up. Oh, we got Grist. Wait. Yes, that's so good. Now they're dead next turn, right? No, they're 1 off. They're 1 off from lethal. Give us a creature next turn. Any creatures, them dead. That's actually hilarious. The Grist, milling the Grist. They conceded they were dead. Oh, okay, they were dead. We drew a ignoble. They were exactly dead. That's actually hilarious. All right, I think on the draw, I want to switch this up, though. I think it's a little bit harder to get our Fulminator Mage on the draw. So that's actually quite hilarious. we hit the Grist. Well, Yeah, this is a bad hand. Ugh. God, this hand. I mean, I guess we're keeping. Like, his hand's not good, but if their hand's like a heavy creature draw, then we might be okay. But if it's like suspend Riftbolt on one, maybe not. All right, it's fine with me. Fine with me. We'll take essentially 2 points of damage. Oh, or not. Draw the best card in our deck. Bam. Done. So good. I think that was actually the best draw. Painless, and it's a threat. Like, beautiful. All right. Fatal Push, incoming. So now we just need some life gain effects. So, or a threat. A Tarmogoyf would be fantastic. No. No, Sanctifier F. That's a good one. Goyf? Wait, hold up. Why am I hoping for a Tarmogoyf? What does a Tarmogoyf even do on this board? I'm just being dumb. We can block with a layer, so that's something to look for, I guess. I don't know if like looking for it is actually what we want to be doing, but all right. Goblin Guide, give us a good endurance. That's a good one. That is a good one. A very good one. Eidolon, maybe? Interesting. Weird they wouldn't attack first and then play Eidolon, or play Eidolon first and then play Goblin Guide. I'm not really sold on that sequencing, but we'll see. Not sold on that sequencing at all. And maybe I should have played our creature on our turn. Riftbolt, right? So are they even attacking? Actually, I think that's actually a fair question. Should they attack? They don't. Okay. I mean, I think this is a still pretty easy endurance on the end step here. Pretty easy endurance on the end step here. Other Unearth. Not looking that great. Yeah, we'll just pass here. Not really hoping that they path us or anything. That'd be kind of annoying. I think what realistically we would trade Lair of the Hydra for one of their threats here. They're going face, okay. I was kind of curious where they were going to go with that. Okay. Spike us, that's fine. Is 8 the same as 9? I mean, I think essentially it's like the same thing. We'll just get a swamp here. There's a chance that we're gonna cycle both of these Unearths. Cycling one at the bare minimum. Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. We can even play it on 4 mana. Is that what we do? I don't know. What do you all think? Am I supposed to like play this for 4 mana? Or am I just supposed to attack here? I feel like I'm just supposed to attack here. Then play it on 2. We die to like so many things though. We just activate our creature land? I don't know. I mean, it feels like we're dead to a burn spell anyways, so I think I would rather just play this EE on 2. I mean, I think in reality, we're dead to a burn spell either way. I guess this is a reason not to fetch, right? Oh no, are we dead? Yeah, looks like we're dead. Looks like we're dead. Like, we were dead if their hand was Skullcrack Bolt anyway. Like, if that's their hand, that's their hand. Yeah. Like, we're losing to that regardless, right? Because they can attack with both, and then we're dead. So, GG's opponent, GG's. I guess, no, like, I'm trying to think. Holding back is, I guess, a line that would work, but I still don't think that's, like, a winning line. So let's talk about the deck. So, things I liked about it. I liked the Grist and the Endurance a lot in the main deck. The cards that kind of disappointed me, Lily really wasn't amazing. I think the Endurances and the Grist were actually pretty good, though. The Unearths were actually pretty impressive as well, but I think if you want to be on this, like, Unearth main deck, I think I'd be wanting more 3-drops in the main. I'm not really sure where you'd want to go with that, and I think at that point you might as well... You probably want to be splashing red at that point for Lightning Skelemental. So I'm kind of curious. I think if you want to play the Rock, I think you need to be playing LURRUS as your companion. And I sadly think that if you want to do something with the main deck, Grist and Endurances, that you have to be Jund, or at least another color to get a good 3-drop. I might be like completely wrong. You could try Fulminator Mages. You could try... I'm trying to think of any other 3-drops that are like good with death triggers or something. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I think you might want to be 3 colors if you're going to do it. So yeah, I mean, the list still looked fine. Like we got a 3-2. We paired up against Tron, which is a pretty hard one. Burn, we beat it once, we lost to it once, kind of close. And like, I don't know, if that game was pretty close, right? Like against Burn. If we have, you know, one of our life gain spells, the game was completely different. If that, you know, EE was a collective brutality off the top, like much different game. But anyways, GG's to all the games, and thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, comment down below if you're interested in the giveaway and, you know, anything with the Rock in the future. So I will see you all, and have a good one.